Welcome to the world of Loveless knives. What we're going to look at today, which is in your syllabi on page 2340, is a special set, a Hideout and a New York Special. You can see this Hideout has the R.W. Loveless maker, Riverside, California. That's what you're looking for. Maker means Bob was still alive, still breathing in the shop. If it says R.W. Loveless knives, that means Bob had passed away at that point. So that's the way to tell the difference in the knives. But what we've got here is a set, the first set actually that Bob made of a New York Special and a Hideout. And this is number 20B and 20A. Hidden pin, New York Special, hidden pin, Hideout. Now, what makes it so fascinating is the fact that the hidden pin in micarta is a very slick finish, very wicked little knife, because these are small double grinds. And a small double grind is just a dangerous looking piece of equipment. It's like a Ferrari sitting there going 1,000 miles an hour. You can see the blade on the Hideout is right about 4.5 inches. And of course, the little New York Special is just barely 3.5. So the smaller you get in a double grind, the less Bob wanted to make it. Bob said, well, you just get your fingers way too close to the grinder. And he was correct. But he didn't really like making small knives, and certainly the double grinds. But this is the hidden pin, has the improved handle. You can see how it's been sculpted and beautifully laid out. I mean, that thing looks like $1 million. The Hideout was made actually in Lawndale, original Hideout. The New York Special was made later in Riverside. So people think the New York Special is just a shrunk Hideout, and that's the case. Bob originally made 8 New York Specials about 1975. Kuzan Oda, I think, ground the blades for them, and now they sell for $80,000 or $90,000. There's only, like I say, 8 or 9 of them, and they're really rare. Plus, they had a snap. They had a sheath that the thing would snap in, whereas this little knife, as you can see, there's no snap. It's just a regular handled knife. But the fact that it's the New York Special, the fact that it's hidden pin, the black micarta, makes it special, rare, and very beautiful. The combination, I remember these were sent to us from Bob in 1997. And Bob was real excited. He's like, oh, this is the first set of hidden pin New York Specials and consecutive numbers, because Bob really didn't like to make consecutive number stuff. He didn't like to make anything really collectible. So you got to remember, when you're dealing with Loveless, you're dealing with a, as a matter of fact, this bone back here, that came out of Bob's head. You see that? That's an antler. I think more like a horn, probably, but so that's even more rare, to have a horn that was growing on the back of Loveless's head. But so yeah, Bob didn't really want to make any collector item stuff. I remember a man ordered a set of 3 knives, a big bear, a fighter, and a boot knife. Wanted them all black micarta. And when he got them, 2 of them were black micarta, 1 was ivory micarta. And the man said to Loveless, Bob, what'd you do to my knives? And Bob goes, well, that's just the way they came out of the shop. You know, like Loveless had no say in what to do. But he was very unaccommodating sometimes. If you ordered knives, he wanted you to take what he wanted, and if you didn't like it, he said, I've got 20 other guys that'll buy it. So he really didn't care, and he really did not care. And if you ever sent a knife back to him or said no, well, that was simple. You never got another shot at a Loveless knife from Loveless. He had a 20-year waiting list. So, as he said, he had a lot of other buyers looking for his knives. So you pretty much just took what the man had. And I know that's what we did, and we got some really, really great knives. But that's a look at the New York Special and the Hideout. And, of course, the super rare stag coming out of the back of Bob's head, which probably is not safe for humans to be around. So I better go to the hospital. Thank you so much.